Hello and welcome to another edition of Whitt Sessions. What is Whitt Sessions? I'm so glad you asked. Whitt Sessions is a pop-up conversation in a pop-up location with a surprise guest. And today I am so excited to be on location at Network Tax Service with none other than Gerla Freeman Disco. Welcome.
Thank you.
I have been talking about you all over the place because this is your season.
Yes, it is.
And I want to officially welcome you to the Whitt family of clients as you have sought our services to help let everybody know the best place to get their taxes done. So talk to me about, first and foremost, your history, Gary native and all that. Start at the beginning.
Okay, I'm from Gary, Indiana. I attended Andrean and then off to Jackson State University in Jackson, Mississippi. I got my degree in accounting and I became a CPA. So in 1997, I started encountering small business clients around here and taking care of them.
I know we were talking a little bit yesterday and someone asked you, well, what made you gravitate toward numbers? I want to make sure this stays secure, but we'll keep an eye on it. But what made you gravitate to numbers as far as, everybody's not a numbers person. I'm not a numbers person, but we all need a numbers person in our lives. And
exactly.
So what was it that led you to say, I want to be an accountant?
Oh, working with my aunt at a younger age, working in her beauty college and just handling the numbers and the money. And I was like, okay, this fascinates me. This may be something I would like to get into. Okay. And so that's where I started my self-employed life at.
Okay. So tax season. People are getting antsy now. It's time. The W-2s are coming.
Yep.
What is it about Network Tax Services that stands out from everybody else? Why should I come to you, Gerla, and your team?
My team. Well, first of all, we have 25 years of experience, and so do the preparers who work here. So, and we take classes, we study our laws, so we know all the things to help people out instead of them using TurboTax and different things like that. It's a lot of credits out there they don't know about or they didn't know they could do, and then they try it for themselves and they come in and say, oh, I messed up on something, and then we have to work through it and we be like, oh, you could have got another $1,000. And then that really starts people to come in and then referring people to us to come here.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I know one thing that I really liked about it is you make getting taxes prepared fun. The thing that sticks out with me on your billboards, your posters, all the other ways that you're promoting is this spend to win. So a little known fact about me, I love Wheel of Fortune and the Wheel of Fortune slot machine. When I go to Vegas, every once in a while I'm like, oh, I want to play Wheel of Fortune. Right. And so we get to play it here. Talk to me about your Spin to Win promotion.
Okay, so when someone comes in to get their taxes prepared, when they come in, they get to do two things. They do a raffle ticket to go into a raffle, and then also we have a wheel. The wheel is over here, and they get to spin. So they win things like Jay's Breakfast Club, Buzzbox Wings. We're in the Plaza with Harold's Chicken, that's next door, and we have gift cards in a grab bag. So they always get something when they do their taxes. So with the other raffle coupon, we collect those in a bowl. Each preparer turns them in or they drop them in the bowl when they leave. So every Friday, we spin the wheel for the money that you see on the front of the wheel. So it's a jackpot. It's $375, $200. So every Friday, we spin the wheel. We don't spin the wheel. We pull a name. And then we call that client, and they come in, and they get to spin the wheel for the money.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
So I know people are starting to log on and tune in. Where are you located?
We are located on 1990 Grant here in Gary, Indiana, in Plaza, the Grant Street Plaza.
Just follow the smell of the Harold's Chicken.
Right.
Right next door.
Right next door to Harold's Chicken.
So another thing you and I were talking about, because we are both small business owners in the city, about supporting one another. So you have a a promotion that you're running about referring friends
to
get people supporting one another. So how does that work?
Well, a lot of our business is by referrals. So they always bring a family member or something in. So to give back to those people or anyone who refers people to Network Tax, we give $300 when you refer 5 friends. So if you refer one friend,
$300 cash.
$300 cash.
Just like
we
that.
Take their names and you refer 5 friends, and if you come in we have the cards that they fill out, and as long as their name is on there, then in April we call them back and they come in and they get their cash.
Okay, so I'm going to pause here and tell everybody to come to Network Tax and tell them that Chelsea sent you.
Right.
Chelsea Whittington, that's CH. Okay, but really, I think that's a wonderful concept to get people through the door.
Yeah.
But in relationship to that, talk to me about the importance and how you feel about just the small businesses in Gary, the support that we would depend on in order to make our economy thrive here in the city as we are trying to turn it around.
Yes, and that's one thing we do. We got to support each other. We work together, and I mean, we give back to each other. So me as an accountant, I handle a lot of small businesses here, and we network together so that, you're referring customers to them, they're referring customers to you. I mean, we have to support our city. It's still a lot of businesses here in the city.
Yes.
And a lot of businesses do good numbers here in the city. So, I mean, people go to different cities, but Gary is right here in the hub, the steel mill. And I mean, we got a lot going on, a new casino coming, so that's going to bring a lot of jobs. And of course, people who got to get their taxes done.
They got to get your taxes done once you get your jobs.
Right.
So it's the season. You told me that people have until Monday. There's some who have been doing early filing and can get a return before the actual W-2 process starts. Tell me about that.
We offer an advance program, and the advances are up to $6,000.
Wow.
So you can get, if you just need $500, you can come in and get $500. If you need up to $6,000 and that's what your refund grants you, you can get up to $6,000. So Monday, January 27th is the first day to actually get accepted tax returns from the IRS. So we'll start submitting people to get their returns accepted. If they still want to advance, they can still get an advance.
Okay, that's good to know. Again, we are here at Network Tax Services with Gerla Freeman Disco. Gerla, from one businesswoman to another, I want to give you the opportunity that while this is your baby, you also, your husband has a business, and there are other businesses in this plaza that you have an affiliation with. Can you tell our viewers about them?
I sure can. So the plaza, this is my plaza here on Grant Street. Built it in 2002.
Amazing.
And Referrals is the anchor. They've been here since the beginning. And then came, I have another business, Medical Supply Plus. We supply people with wound care, ostomy care supplies. And also we have BMO Home Health Care here. And they see seniors in their homes. And also we have Charm Girl, which is a barber and a beauty shop.
Oh, that's right.
So they are up here too.
And JMD?
And JMD Construction, of
How
course.
Can we
I
forget?
know. That's my husband's company. He's a general contractor in Gary doing commercial and residential properties.
Well, that is wonderful to hear. I wanted you to share that because I want people to see real life examples of how small businesses thrive here in the city.
Yes.
And do you have a website? And I know you're on Facebook, so you got to tell people how to find you so that they can follow and get their taxes done.
Right. Network Tax is at Instagram and on Facebook. And networktaxes.com is our website that you can get to us and find some information.
So can they also call and make an appointment? What's the number?
The number is 219-944-8821. You can call and make an appointment. You can fax your W-2s. You can email to Network Tax. They fax and they email and they text and they inbox. So that's how we get a lot of information.
Okay. Well, the way I always remember where you're located, it also happens to be my graduation year. 1990, Grant Street. You need to come to Network Tax. And then the most important component of the business is your team. right?
Yes,
And I promised
exactly.
you when we talked about doing Whitt session, you were like, what about my team? And I love that because we can't get any of this done without our team members who help get the work done. And so as we wrap up this Whitt session, we're going to be taking the camera over. So I want you all to just move along with us. And we want to, Gerald is going to introduce members of her team. So we're going to unmic you.
Okay.
And on the move shot, thanks to girl Crystal O'Brien, who is operating cameras.
Okay.
And you know what? I can actually grab one and we'll follow you.
Okay.
All right. So we are inside of Network Tax 1990.
And this is Miss Stephanie Sinclair.
Hello, good
She's
afternoon.
been with us over 8 years here at Network Tax.
Okay, 8 years. Thank you for your service.
And this is Cedric Bates. This is our security.
Oh, we need that.
We have
handling them $6,000 returns.
Exactly.
Thank you, Cedric.
And back here is my backbone. This is Miss Janice Montgomery.
Everybody knows Miss Janice. Hey, Miss Janice. How long has Janice been here?
Janice has been here. How long, Janice?
16 years.
Sweet 16.
We've been in this location together. We started Network Tax and we've been right here. And, you know, we've lasted this long. We know what we're doing. Not no fly by night.
That's right. So
right
one
here.
last time before we close out this Whitt session, your location, your phone number, how we find you so that they can support Network Tax.
1990 Grant Street, Gary, Indiana, 219-944-8821, networktaxes.com. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram.
All right. Well, I'm going to sign off here, and I am turning it to me just to thank everybody for tuning in. This was a little freehand, impromptu camera going on, but I want to thank you for tuning in, and I want you to follow us on Facebook as we will continue to post throughout tax season. Refer a friend, support businesses in our community, and we will see you next time.